Okay, so Stephen Ashworth, head of Manor Park Classics, and all that we're seeing here, this and Hurstwood Holdings, of course, sort of owners of Manor Park Classics. So we've had a brilliant day at the auction today. What have been your highlights?
I think it's been a super successful day. I think it's one of the best we've had. Lots of cars sold, most of the cars sold.
Nearly all the cars sold on the hammer,
Yes.
and very little to mop up.
I think clean on the hammer.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very successful. Really pleased about that. Not a lot of mopping up afterwards, not a lot of provisionals.
No.
We've taken care of most of them during the day. And I just think, for me, the array of colour, the array of cars, I think it's one of the best catalogues we've had.
Do you know the two things I've taken from today, lads? Two things is one, when you put a car on at no reserve, they absolutely fly.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
that's right.
Because the room can see and the room goes with the momentum. I think that's lesson number one for today. And also I think the breadth, like you were saying, Stephen, breadth, variety and price points.
Yeah.
If you wanted a £3,000 car, that was here today. If you wanted a £100,000 car, that was here today. And everything in between. And I think that's what's got people excited.
Fabulous selection. The guys have done a fantastic job. The team at Manor Park, they're just superb. They get better and better. And you know, we're very well established now. I'm really proud of the brand. I think it's one of the best in the country. I think we can hold our head up high with everybody in the country now. We've got this wonderful facility. Elliot, just pan round if you will, mate. Just, you know, we've got this. I think this is second to none as a facility.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
We can cater for everybody, everything, every type of car, and you know, everything's secure. It's stored well. There's no stress. People drop the cars off a couple of weeks before. They can pick them up once they've bought them. They can pick them up a couple of weeks later. All part of the service. No hidden charges. And I think for me that it's working.
Definitely.
You know, the model that we set out to do 18 months ago, I think is really working. We offer something that nobody else does, I feel.
But also, as far as I know, there aren't many other auction houses that are driving every single lot that's drivable.
Yes.
And even if it's not road legal, they're driving it around the yard and checking.
Yeah.
And that's going in the descriptions. And
On the road tests.
It's everything, isn't it?
Everything's on the ramp to check. You know, we set out to do it professionally.
I think that's making a difference because everybody here, because they've all watched the videos, you chat to them, so they saw the video, because the team are here and they've all driven the cars, you can get a first-hand account of if it's a decent driver. Yeah,
I mean, I'm a huge classic car enthusiast. I have been all my life, and this business had to be the best.
Yeah.
For me, to be in my group of companies, and also to put it out there, it had to be the most professional that we could possibly make it.
It's not that professional.
You know. Well, something's got to lay.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. But it's a trust. It's a trust issue as well. I think you know, because I get the impression that a lot of people that come here to buy cars and also to sell cars trust Manor Park Classics. They trust the team with what's going on. But one part of the team that I think really needs a big shout out, that's the prep team.
Yeah.
So people going around cleaning these cars.
Elliot behind the camera here.
Elliot, that's right.
Every look at what he's got to film.
That's right.
All of them. You know, it's an enormous amount of work goes into preparing for these days. Once every 2 months, an enormous amount of work. It's a fabulous team, a well-established team now, and they're now starting to make it look quite easily. It's quite slick. You know, it's taken us time to get there, but we're really proud of it, and I just think each and every one of them do an amazing job.
That's right.
Here.
And we've got some very satisfied customers. Today, I would say, would be one right up there. You know, and we've got some big prizes. I mean, Paul just mentioned about the SLC. It went 3 times the guide.
It did.
Elliot, just have a look at
It's a nice car, though, isn't it? Nice cars always sell. Come on then, lads. Let's talk about what was your standout car. If you could have taken, we've all had a little bid today, we've all bid on something. Sadly, none of us were successful because the cars are making top money today.
The Super Sport.
Super Sport.
Without a doubt.
That's gone to our friends in Anglesey.
Yeah.
The Ford dealer that put some lots into the auction actually took that home.
Yeah.
He's bought that at 55, which I think is really good money for that.
I do.
Cracking car for that money. I think that's a super investment. I would have liked to have bought that, actually.
I would have loved that.
I actually stuck my hand up for the Ford F100 pickup.
I thought now that
I thought that was a very cool car.
That's a very cool car.
This is a very cool car.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to have a bid on that.
I did, I bought it.
Did you?
Ah, there we go.
Oh, good lad.
That's brilliant. I mean,
I think that's quite special.
yeah.
I think that's quite special. So Fuzz, you're the odd one out. So what would you have?
Well, I had a bid on possibly one of the most understated cars in the whole auction, which was the Lanchester Lanchester 11 from 1938.
But you were hoisted by your own petard.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I described it as well as I could,
Bigged it up.
and it bucked the pre-war car price trend and went for a good.
It broke the auction record.
Good price. It went for a good price. So I was disappointed, but the person who bought it was definitely not. And
What we've learned now is you add at least £3,000 to any car you've described.
Well,
so can you not do them all?
only pre-war cars.
Okay.
Only pre-war cars. It only works for those.
I tried to buy the truck.
Yes.
I'm envious that you bought this.
Yes,
Did
I'm
you meet the man that
delighted with
built it?
No, I haven't.
What
Oh,
a nice
yeah.
man. We
Yeah.
met him and his
Yeah.
missus, and they were the nicest people.
The room was
told
packed.
us.
When I got
Yeah.
here, the room was packed. There must have been 400 people in here today.
Oh yeah.
It was
But
absolutely.
you know what I love about this though? So this is a Royale body,
Yeah.
which obviously that they've made more than one of. But what he did, he actually sectioned the body
Yeah.
by 1.5 inches to make it the perfect fit on the Riley chassis, so it looked like it was meant to, which is so much work.
Is that right?
And to get the contour of the roof, and then to get the screen to fit, to get
Yep.
the rear window to fit.
So to make it wider.
Narrowed it.
Narrowed it
You
down.
can't fathom
Wow.
how much work that is.
Wow.
But then you've got to obviously make the bonnet again, I would
Yes.
imagine, because
Yep.
you've got to lose width from the bonnet, which I guess you've got to take from here.
Yes.
You've got to take all this scuttle and do that.
That's right, and
You then got
then-
to narrow the boot.
Yeah.
It blows my mind how much work just to do that
Beautiful
one thing.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
also
Yeah.
the grill, he used a Jaguar grill, but managed to sculpt everything so that it produced the correct Riley shape.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Everything
I
there.
love
So,
it.
so
I'm delighted
he's
with
got all the detail, and it's a
Yeah.
great finish, isn't
You're going
it?
to smack that home?
it. Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah.
And I think the Albus was a great car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I made a bid on that, but it went for good money.
Yeah.
Strong.
So many
strong
cars
money.
did today.
It's a
Yeah,
great
they
car
did.
though. That is a really
Yeah, they
good
did.
and well sorted car. That
Yeah.
Elvis.
We-
I would have loved that.
I would.
Yeah.
I mean, we did. We cleaned up on the Hammer today.
Yeah.
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 Julian was on fire today.
He was on fire. He's done a good job. Yes. Julian, give us a wave.
Jules? He's deep in
No,
thought.
that's right.
Yeah, and then come on, let's have a look at the other hall.
Yeah. We were going to have a look at this Merc, weren't we?
Yeah.
I like this 888 Astra. I think that's a very, if you know what that is,
That's the future.
I think, yeah, and like Jules said, because if you look at any kind of homologation motorsport association, because they were the touring car team that prepped the works Astra Coupe
Yeah.
for BTCC, I think it won't be long before they're 30 grand.
There's only 100 of those made.
Yeah, I reckon
right.
we'll look at that, was it 12 grand or whatever it was, and we'll think, what a bargain.
Yeah,
When there was 12
absolutely.
grand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It won't be long.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a cheap car, that.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, other standout cars, the Datsun 120Y.
Yes, yeah,
that went
great
for
car.
that went for great money as
No
well.
reserve again,
Yeah,
you see?
yeah. I mean, that was. I mean, when are you going to see another one like that? And that's
Yeah.
the thing. I think people are seeing cars here that they're not getting to see anywhere else, and they're going, right, I'm going to have it. I've got to have it because I'm not going to see it again.
Yeah, that's
Sure,
right.
isn't it?
It's absolutely.
Buy them while you can.
Yeah.
The Viva, that was a super car.
Oh
So
yes,
straight, isn't it?
absolutely.
One of only 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, that entire front row there, which looks like a car park in 1978, is just outstanding. I mean, we've got some real outstanding survivors there.
But I like the fact that's what we've greeted people with, rather than, like you say, we've got some really big ticket
Yes.
items and real
Yeah.
flash cars.
Yeah, we
we've
have.
greeted them with a bit of just standard
Absolute
urban
nostalgia.
street furniture, isn't it, basically?
And do you know, guys, what I was really pleased to see today, we got a good price for the Ferrari, the
62
355.
grand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it shows that we can handle these, the big Exotica
Yeah.
as well, which we're starting to pick up and we're starting to get involved with, which I was really pleased about.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
Manor Park we caters for every budget, and we love the smaller stuff. We'll do an equal job on everything.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to have the presence, to have now the database and the people and the buyers to deal with stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
I'm really pleased about that.
for the theatre of the day as well, it's great to have those cars in amongst everything as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you to you two guys.
Oh, we've had fun, haven't we?
Yeah,
a
we
wonderful
have.
job.
Yeah,
as
don't tell
always,
him we've had
each
fun.
and
Oh,
every
yeah,
It's very hard work.
We've endured a hard-working day,
Yes.
which obviously will be reflected in our invoices.
Well done.
All right.